With so many people talking about Resident Evil 9 right now, it's no surprise that more leaks and rumors are surfacing than ever before. And this set of leaks actually seems to align with the set of leaks I covered in my last video, almost perfectly, and it comes from a completely different source altogether. So make sure to like and subscribe to stay updated on the Resident Evil series. And without further ado, let's get into it. These leaks once again come from someone who is claiming to have tested a build of RE9. The leaker starts out by saying Leon, Chris, Jill and Barry will all be returning for Resident Evil 9, but the main characters in the game will be Leon Kennedy and Jill Valentine. Jill's outfit will be similar to the one she wore in the Resident Evil 5 Lost in Nightmares DLC, and she won't look any older than she did in Death Island due to her battle with the T-Riders in Resident Evil 3. Leon's outfit will be similar to the one he wore in Resident Evil Damnation the movie, but he will have longer hair, unshaved face with a slightly older look than he had in RE6. Chris and Barry will return as supporting characters who will communicate with the player through radio, similar to Hunnigan in RE4, with Chris being Jill's supporting character and Barry being Leon's. Fun fact, this will be the first time Leon and Barry meet canonly since RE Gaiden is not canon. This actually lines up really well with the leaks I covered in my last video, so make sure to check out that one after this video is over. The game will take place 4 years after Resident Evil Village, but not the DLC. The game is about Jill with the BSAA and Leon with DSO going into an island to investigate the connections, aka the evil company from RE7, who are now making tons of clones of Evelyn, aka the main villain from RE7, using the mold provided by Miranda. Chris and Barry call Leon and Jill several times throughout the dawn that he played, and Rosary Winters was even mentioned by Chris, where he talks about making a vaccine using Rose's blood to kill the mold and save the island civilians. Jill and Leon will both be infected by the mold from RE7 and RE8 and have hallucinations and hear Evelyn's voice at different times throughout the game. And Blue Umbrella will also be returning as the good company, with the game having teamed up with the BSAA and the DSO to aid Leon and Jill on their mission. And here's where it gets really interesting, as he starts to talk about the locations where the game takes place. Before we get into all that, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button with the notification down below so you can never miss an update on the Resident Evil series. And with all that, let's get right back into the action. The leaker says the locations of which the game will take place consist of caves, villager houses, abandoned houses, an abandoned factory, dark creepy forest, laboratories, a temple, and lastly, you guessed it, an abandoned hospital, just like we heard in the last set of leaks. And he also says Leon and Jill will each have their own stalker enemy, with Jill's being, you guessed it, the Goat Man once again, just like the last set of leaks that we talked about. Two sources coming separately and giving us information that is similar might not be a coincidence. A leaker goes on to state that the main villain in the game is named Mr. Simon, a brand new character who helps mass create and distribute BOWs. He has a dark past and suffers from psychological trauma from his childhood. The average enemies that you will encounter during the game are evolved zombies similar to the RE4's Ganados, in a way that they can use weapons and are overall smarter than regular zombies. He also says the villagers who are infected by the mold can be seen at night worshipping and singing to the moon, and they will also have moon tattoos on their arms, which really reminds me of those RE9 leaks we got back in 2022, which also talk about the moon worshipping the Goat Man and stuff like that. I don't know though. The leaker ends it off by saying he played 2 different tests, one in April where he played as Jill in the abandoned hospital, and one in September where he played as Leon in a dark creepy forest. This once again lines up perfectly with those last leaks we covered, which are in this video that's on the screen right now. So make sure to watch that video and tell me what you guys think below the comments. And with all that being said, I'll see you guys next time.